It is BookTubeAthon time, and here's my TBR. That stands for To Be Read. So I've decided for this year's BookTubeAthon, I'm going to do a children's book and graphic novel TBR. I've only done BookTubeAthon once before, and I've tried other times, but other things got in the way, and I just need to ease my way back into it with some easy books to complete in 7 days. The first challenge is to let a coin toss decide your first read. Got my coin, I'm going to do that at the end. The second challenge is read a book about something you want to do. So for that, I've picked Saga, Volume 2. Do I want to fight an intergalactic war between different species of creatures? Not really. I think, and I've only read the first volume so far, but this story is about family and about love. And love and family are two of the most important things in the world to me. And so that's kind of what I want to do with my life. It's just to be there for my family. And that's what's happened so far in Saga. But we'll see, because this is just volume 2. The next challenge is read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. I am going to pick the movie Labyrinth because I usually watch it every year around my birthday, but I didn't end up watching it this year, and I just went to a exhibit in a museum in New York that was all Jim Henson, and there was Labyrinth costumes. I kind of had a moment. It was very wonderful. That's my favorite. And someone is texting me. Labyrinth is my favorite movie, so that was a very exciting moment for me. Thank you so much to Jeff and Tessa, my friends who I stayed with when I was there. I'm going to read Return to Labyrinth. There's currently a comic series out about Jareth's origin story. This is not that. This is a manga that came out a few years ago, and it's more of a continuation of the story. It's about Toby, the little baby, and how he becomes the new Goblin King. And this is the 4th one. They only made 4, and it's also out of print. So I found this on eBay. I have the first 3, and I read them a long time ago when they first came out. I don't remember what happens in them, but I think I'll be okay. It's got all the familiar characters from the movie Labyrinth, and I'm excited because I never did read the last one. Okay. The next challenge is read a book with green on the cover. This is also satisfying that, because it's very green. So green. Challenge number 5 is read a book while wearing the same hat. I'm going to get my hat, hold on, and read that text. So that text was my sister-in-law sending me a link to a BuzzFeed article about Taylor Swift starring in the movie version of Cats, because why not? Is she gonna be Victoria? Is that what they're saying? I'll have to read this later. Okay. Anyways, here's my hat. It is my Monsters University hat. I'll probably wear it like this for ease of reading so the bill doesn't get in my way. And I think the book I'm gonna pick to read while wearing this hat will be Frey. It takes place in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer universe. And I think it's kind of futuristic. I think it's New York City. And Frey is one of the chosen ones fighting vampires that are kind of monsters. And it's all out in the open, I think. I don't know. Everyone in the comic book shop recommends it to me, almost every time I'm there and I tell them my interests. So I think it's about time I read it. Number 6 is read a book with a beautiful spine. I think that this is a little bit interpretive. Some people think beautiful spine, they think visually beautiful. I think it can also mean textile and maybe other sensory feelings. And so for that, I've got 2 books. These are both children's books from the publishing company Flying Eye Books, which is a subset of No Brow, where my friend Jeff works. He actually gave me a bunch of these kids' books, I think over a year ago, one of the first times I came to New York to visit, and I just haven't read these 2 yet. This one's called Marcel, and it's about a little New York puppy. And this one's The Journey, which is about a mother and her 2 children leaving everything they know behind. And they both look very good. But the spines, I don't know if this is going to come across over the camera or not, but they just, if you can hear that, little ASMR there. It's just like, oh, when you go put them together, let me see. They're just so nice, and they're very beautiful too. I just like rubbing my hand on them. So that will satisfy that challenge. And the final challenge is to read 7 books. So the 7th book, because that was 6 so far, the 7th is Sailor Moon, book 5. I've been very gradually collecting this series. During the month of May is when Free Comic Book Day happens, and there's a few comic book shops I go and I visit and get some free comics, but I also try to support the shops as well. So usually around that time, then also the month before, April, my birthday month, I'll usually get like a Sailor Moon then, and then a Sailor Moon the next month, and just very slowly working my way through it. It was a favorite of mine when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. But I only watched the show. I think I read some of the comics or the manga, but not much. And it's different, and the art is just like beautiful. I absolutely love the artwork. So I'll be reading number 5, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. And this is Sailor Venus on the cover of this one. I gotta do the coin toss. I think I'll do it for the 2 Flying Eye books, the 2 kid books. So heads will be The Journey, and tails will be Marcel. Heads! So we are reading The Journey as our first book. Now, because of the fact that I've picked kids' books and graphic novels, I feel confident I can read a book a day. I'll probably read these 2 in the same day. More props to the people who do it with actual novels. I think that is very ambitious, and maybe next year I'll go back to doing that and not worry so much about completing all 7 books. But because it's been a while, and you know, I just want to ease my way in. Low stress BookTubeAthon this year. Just some chill graphic novels and children's books. I'm okay with that, and hope you are too. Now, there are going to be daily challenges that happen during BookTubeAthon. It goes the 30th through the 5th. I am not promising that I'm going to do that, but if that is something that would interest you, person who's watching this video, let me know, because if people tell me they want me to do those videos, I'll feel a bit more motivated to actually make it happen. But it's been a while since I've filmed, edited, and uploaded videos in the same day, multiple days in a row. It has been a long time since that's happened for me. So, it's not going to be easy, but if people out there want to watch and want to watch as it's happening, because maybe you're doing BookTubeAthon too, let me know. Happy reading, and I will see you soon. Meow.